And here comes Derek Neal's opponent, Danny Thigh Meat himself, Stephen Michaels.
The people's champion of Retinal Wrestling is looking to certify that nickname with his beautiful belt in front of us. But he's got one hell of a obstacle in his way in the form of Derek Neal.
I remind you that tonight's main event is a qualifier for the new Retinal Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. To my left, weighing in at 240 pounds, from Bowling Green, Kentucky, he is the King's Road Slayer, Derek Neal. And to my right, his opponents, from Birmingham, Alabama, Big Daddy's Thigh Meat, Stephen Michaels.
Our main event is underway. It is time to find out who will meet Big Dave on March 24th to determine the first ever Retinal Heavyweight Champion. Will it be Stephen Michaels or will it be Derek Neal? You see a little bit of a truce, as I'm sure, just as Stephen Michaels said, not exactly one we can trust being called here at the beginning of the match. You see the rib tape with Derek Neal, but that left wrist of Stephen Michaels was broken very recently. Stephen was involved in a very bad car accident. The pictures are all over social media. I'm surprised Stephen can walk after that, let alone wrestle, and only made it out of the carnage with a broken wrist. But I have to ask you, Scotty, we know that these are two of the biggest, baddest men in Retinal Wrestling, two of the strongest, two of the most tenured individuals on our entire roster, but knowing what we know about the weaknesses coming in, who do you think, if either one of these men has the advantage to go on to win this match?
I mean, Stephen Michaels has pointed it out on social media. I can point it out here equally as well. These two men are veritable equals. Two hard hitters, two ass kickers, two southern sons of bitches who are two sides of the exact same coin. And at this point, I initially thought that broken wrist of Stephen Michaels would prove to be his Achilles heel. But I'll tell you what, I was in the DMs. He said, I don't give a damn if I have a broken wrist. I'll kick Derek Neal's ass any time of the week.
The option was brought up. The option was brought up, not to peel the curtain back, but Stephen Michaels was asked, do you want to still compete? Do you want to forfeit this opportunity? But Stephen Michaels said not no, but hell no. This heavyweight championship means everything to both of these individuals. We talked about Brandon Williams being one of the pillars here at Retinal Wrestling. You're looking at two more in the ring right now. These are two men that Retinal Wrestling was built on the backs of, and both of them will do whatever the hell it takes to get this championship sitting here at the broadcast table.
That's right, and there you see it right there. Maybe a show of strength between these two. See who can fall first. Oh, wait.
Derek Neal taking every advantage that he can, but it's still not enough to keep Daddy Thigh Meat down.
And that is the one advantage I'll give Daddy Thigh Meat, is that strength, possibly a little bit on speed, but there's no better brawler in the business than Derek Neal.
And I will tell you, yes, Stephen Michaels, you don't have to look at him too long to know how much time he spends in the gym. Tries to fly all the way to the outside, but Neal and Superior Tony Evans out of the way just in time. Oh, we all know how much time Stephen Michaels spends in the gym. He basically lives there at this point, but Derek Neal has been putting in the work himself. We've seen the progress pictures on social media, getting a little leaner, trimming up for this match, putting on some strength. He knows what he's going against. These are two veterans that have been doing this for a very long time, and as we might not look like it, considering what we just saw moments ago, Derek Neal and Stephen Michaels do have a lot of respect for each other as competitors.
The only thing is, when you respect someone in that ring, I've found that you're more likely to beat the living hell out of them, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here.
That's exactly what we should be. This is the definition of a hoss fight. Two of the biggest, baddest Southern sons of bitches, not just here in Retinal, not just here in the Southeast, but in independent wrestling. Listen to these thunderous chops. Big forearm there from Stephen Michaels, laying out Derek Neal, who falls into the corner.
And just one of those shots from either of those men just now would have knocked down another man in that locker room, but both of these men are withstanding it, and what a lariat!
Almost taking Stephen Michaels' head off with that lariat. You see Derek Neal definitely still dealing with the effects of those injured ribs. He's feeling it with every single shot. Whenever you hurt your ribs, just simple things like breathing become a problem, let alone wrestling.
You can see it, Derek struggling to catch the breath, holding onto those injured ribs, and now I believe our truce is broken, Rob.
Stephen Michaels going right after those ribs now. Ooh. Jeez. Ooh. Almost shaving the chest of Derek Neal with those chops, but Neal with a throat chop. Neal's got him up. Big slam in the center of the ring. Comes down with the elbow drop. Is it enough? Barely a 2.
Raining fist down onto the skull of Stephen Michaels.
Oh.
Another chop.
Every single chop that has been thrown in this match, and there's been quite a lot, has left both of us wincing. That is the power that both of these men possess.
And we've not been silent. We've been trying to catch our breath because those chops have knocked the air out of us.
Superior Tony Evans now choking Stephen Michaels while the referee's distracted by Derek Neal.
And that is, going back to your question earlier, one of the big advantages that I give Derek Neal going into this match is having Superior Tony Evans at ringside.
Big European uppercut there from Derek Neal. Irish whip into the corner. Neal charging in. Nails the drop kick to the chin of Stephen Michaels, but Stephen's still on his feet, but not for long. Big Northern Light suplex, just a 2.
And Stephen Michaels is not letting those counts get high. Barely hitting 1, 2 counts. He is fighting with everything he has tonight.
Oh, big headbutt from Michaels on the way up. Oh my God! And now you can see Stephen Michaels' hand starting to become a problem, having to favor that left wrist. Goes for the cover, but the foot's on the rope.
And that's that veteran instinct of Derek Neal coming into play, knowing where you are, and also knowing that a foot on the rope is a lot easier than kicking out from having that monster Stephen Michaels on top of you.
Oh my God. That injured wrist right across that top rope. All the weight of Derek Neal bringing it down.
And Derek Neal taking his time because he knows he can. Oh!
Stephen's right hand still working good, but you see that tape now across the throat of Stephen Michaels. I think the referee noticed it.
Yeah.
Stomping out that wrist of Stephen Michaels now is Derek Neal, but
And
Stephen Michaels still not wanting to stay down. Big straight right hand there from Derek Neal. Oh my God.
They are beating the hell out of each other. We've seen some beautiful maneuvers tonight at Retinal Wrestling. I don't think we're going to expect any of those coming forward.
No, this is a fight in every sense of the word. Double underhooks now. Takes him over. Big butterfly suplex there from Neal. Goes for the cover. Just a two.
And that is one of the other things I'll give Derek Neal is the deceptively large amount of maneuvers he has in his back pocket, ready to pull out at any moment.
Big clubbing blow to the back there from Derek Neal onto Stephen Michaels. Oh my God, it's got a hold of that wrist, going for an arm bar, but Stephen Michaels trying to turn his weight over.
Manages to get it over.
Sensing that urgency, the second Neal grabbed a hold of the wrist.
What is this?
No way! Oh my God! Deadlift powerbomb from Stephen Michaels!
And Trim Tab Brewing has come unglued!
Is this it? Is this Stephen Michaels' chance? Can he put Neal away? Stephen Michaels firing back several forearms in quick succession. Turns in a European uppercut, big back elbow.
You want a second win? Stephen Michaels has found a hurricane.
Woohoo! Big chop right to the small of the back. Goes for the cover, just the two. Now that fatigue is starting to wear in once again. Stephen Michaels has Derek Neal in his sights.
Oh, he's
Fireman's
up.
carry. He gets out of it, does Neal. Sends Michaels into the corner. Kick to the midsection. Can't get him up.
Turns it around, got him up.
Got the fireman's carry again, but elbows to the face. Small package. Is this two? No. Massive clothesline from Stephen Michaels. Hits him with another. Ducks the line of Neal.
House of
German
Fire.
suplex.
This is an inferno.
Oh, Stephen Michaels' leg gets caught by Tony Evans on the outside. The referee saw it. We got to get Tony Evans out of here, ref.
Oh, wait a minute.
Negative Lee's in the ring. Negative Lee with a low blow to Stephen Michaels. Referee never saw it. Knee to the face, folds him up. Is this it? Is this it? Yes, it is.
Advancing to the Retinal Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match on March 24th, Derek Neal.
We now know that match for the Heavyweight Championship on March 24th will be Derek Neal meeting Big Dave.
A man Big Dave once saw as a mentor now is his only thing preventing him from getting this goal.
And you could very well be looking at the very first Retinal Heavyweight Champion, especially if he's got Negative Lee and Tony Evans at his side the same way that he did tonight against Stephen Michaels.
And we know the history between Dave and Lee, Dave and this entire group of individuals. Wait, what in the hell?
Oh, Stephen Michaels, is it done?
Stephen Michaels said, hey, I may not get to move on, but I'm going to get my fight out anyways. Oh, Lee into the post.
Stephen Michaels got a lot of anger to burn off after losing that match the way that he did, but he's still facing 3 men at once.
Oh, my. Well, we have got a brawl going. Oh, wait, hold on. The whole damn locker room is empty now.
What the hell is...
You want to talk about how many minutes it's going to take to pry these two apart? I still don't think this is enough.
The entire damn locker room clearing out.
The crowd wanting them to fight. Stephen Michaels getting back to his feet.
See if we can get this thing to clear apart. Oh no, Stephen Michaels diving in!
The hell? Can't see what's going on. I think they're getting Derek Neal.
We got to get these guys out of here.
All right, they've got Neal out of the ring. They're carrying him off.
Well, folks, we're going to try to get this under control to the best of our abilities. Thank you so much for tuning in to Retinal Wrestling's No More Heroes. He's Scotty. I'm Rob. We'll see you next time.